fiery fucks are back and all. Hello, welcome to the March 2021 Lavalval deck profile. Before we get into my explanations and rambles and all of that, let's hit up the deck profile. Now, I just gotta say, I don't remember a lot of the names off the top of my head. I do, but not exactly. So, if I mispronounce shit or whatever, don't blame me. So anyway, we're starting off with the main deck, the monsters, 1 Lancelot, 2 Burner, 3 Cannoneer, 3 Cannon, 3 Archer, 3 Lakeside Lady, 3 Codal, 3 Volcano Handmaiden, and that's it for the monster lineup. Now for the spells, we have 1 for 1, 1 Upstart, 3 Molten Conduction Field, 3 Dark World Dealings, 3 Rekindling, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, and 3 Searing Firewall for the spells. For the traps, we have 3 Dust Flame Blast. Moving on to the extra deck, starting with the Synchros, we have 1 Barlet Savage, 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Lavalval X-Lord, 1 Stenin, 1 Salamander, 1 Aphidor Dragster, 1 Lavalval Dragoon, 1 Vigrator, 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, 1 Dual Slasher, 1 Dragon, and 1 Formula Synchron. For the 1x's we have Lavalval Ignis, and for the 2 links we have Needle Fiber, I'm not calling it that name, and Linkaribo. Now before we start rambling, I'm going to show you my sad deck. Don't have to actually use this one, it's just cards I was playing around with. So here's that if you're interested at all. Could definitely add Shooting Quasar in there or some other stuff, but that's just what I have for now. So anyway, if you don't know what Lavals are, it's basically a fine spam deck. You spam out Synchros, they're very good for mass producing Synchros. You get Rekindling, especially with someone legit 5 monsters, and then you Synchro even more. It's seriously just a spam deck. It's really good, and I'm going to explain some of my choices for these decks and cards in a moment. For the trap card, I mean, you don't really need it, it's really just there for just in case we're going first, because it does come up a lot. Honestly, if I had a better option, I would replace it, but it's just good for what it is for now. I'm enjoying it. These cards are pretty self-explanatory and rekindling the start of the deck. Wish it was searchable. Where's a link monster or something that searches it, please? Dark Road Dealing. A lot of lava monsters trigger when they're sent to the grave, so I just thought that was good. And a lot of these lava monsters special summon when there are other lavas in the grave, so it's another good thing, and it helps you search or dig in to get rekindling. So there's that. Upstart, search for rekindling. Lancelot. So this guy isn't really necessary. He's in the deck, more to send to the grave because he's 200. He's a level 6, so you can easily go into the bigger synchros with him. He's a simple one of just to send to the grave, and worst case scenario, just normal summon him without tributing, and there's that, nothing special, just this guy is here for special summoning reasons. Sadly, you can't bring him back with a Kindling. He's a level 5, you can special summon. Does come up a fair bit in duels, you'd be surprised. There's that. This guy. He is here for Needle Fiber and for special summoning. Very good with special summoning. Needle Fiber again comes up a lot. Um, when you have a few monsters on field, you just and a few engraved, just bring them out. Now, I'm saying this might not be the most ideal deck. I'm just saying researching lava monsters, lava decks. I mean, it's basically impossible that no one plays this deck. Let's be honest. But I love it, and I've been playing it since I stopped for a little while, but I started in 2014. I don't know, years ago. I love it, but sadly a lot of people don't, so it's a bit rough. And this is just a deck I put together and I've been playing recently. Archer's a newer card, it's pretty good. It's just an additional normal summon. Sadly, this guy's effect doesn't happen when he gets special summon. Actually, no, it does work. Yeah, nah, it does work. I don't know why I said that. I knew it worked. It's legit like Tellarknights. Um, but yeah, it doesn't work when you special summon. Unfortunately, not this guy unless you get another normal summon, so not in correlation, but in general, it sucks. And it has to be a banished target. Sadly, you can't just be in the grave, so keep that in mind. This guy, he's not the best, but he's a level 4, 200 defense. but his effect does come off as well. You summon him, you have multiple Lavals in your hand, send them to the grave. Dude, you can get a little bit of effect damage off. Then you can special summon this guy, Needle Fiber, Synchro, do whatever you want. It does come up, believe me. I've had it happen a few times. So that's the main thing of the deck, really, just spam out all of those guys with the extra deck, the typical Synchros. And you got the new Lavalvals. This guy here, he's cool. Doesn't negate, but he destroys monsters, and when he's destroyed, it's basically a mini rekindling, so it's not bad. This guy, you basically UCT, put him in the flipped defense, set defense, throw 2, discard 2. It's not horrible, works well. All these cards could be better, to be underwhelming, but they're better than nothing, and I like the artworks, they're all cool. But this guy I wish is an actual launch, not like a fucking I think slingshot guy. This is here for Linkuru, not Linkuru, Needle Fiber. Realistically, you could add Shooting Quasar to the deck, but I just haven't. It's really just there for Needle Fiber, and if I need it to combo off or something, and you get an extra draw. So there's that. Anyway, that's the main thing of the deck. Not much else to say other than if you have suggestions, let me know. Do hope this gets some more support in the future, because in the most part, you're really just using really old cards, and they're very outdated. But it's still a cool deck in general, and researching into it, it's fairly good and popular. Well, I don't know if it's popular, it's definitely good in dueling, so that's really cool. Anyway, I'm out of here. You know what to do. Get it up. The fiery fucks are back and I love it.